Hello students, I welcome you in physics classes. Dear students, in my last lectures, I taught you about surface tension and the various phenomena related to surface tension, as we have studied the excess pressure inside liquid drop. So students, now today we are going to study about the next topic related to surface tension only, that is angle of contact and rise of liquid in capillary tube. So first of all, let us start about angle of contact and then I will come towards the capillary tube. Okay, so students, what is angle of contact? If any time you have observed water inside any container or any other liquid in the container, in the transparent container, then you must have observed that either the liquid is lifted in upward direction or it is having downward slope. Okay, so that can be expressed, that can be explained on the basis of angle of contact. So what is angle of contact? Angle of contact is the angle between tangent to the liquid surface. Tangent means any line which is touching the spherical surface at one point. Okay, means it is touching the surface at one point only. I'll tell you with the help of diagram also. It is the angle between tangent to the liquid surface and walls of the container. For liquids which wet the walls of the container, like your liquid is wetting the walls. For those liquids, the angle of contact is acute. Acute means less than 90 degree. But for the liquids which do not wet the walls, like your mercury, for them the angle of contact is obtuse. Obtuse means more than 90 degree. Okay, so students, here I have taken two types of liquid. One for which the angle of contact is less than 90 degree, and for the second the angle of contact is more than 90 degree. Okay, so students, sorry, if I will take this liquid is colorless. Here you can't judge it, but I'm telling you that the liquid for which angle of contact is less than 90 degree is your colorless, and they have lower meniscus. Lower meniscus means you will see the surface of that liquid, it will be in this shape, means in the downward direction. Okay, and we also call this downward direction concave meniscus. Meniscus is the word we are using for this surface. We call it lower meniscus or we call it concave meniscus. And this is the angle of contact. You know, this is the surface and this is the tangent. Tangent means the line which is touching the surface at only one point, and this is the wall of the container. So the angle between tangent and wall is theta, means this is the angle of contact. Okay. Similarly, this is angle of contact for another type of liquid which is colored. It will have upper meniscus and it is a convex meniscus. Convex means which is lifted upward. I hope that you will do this experiment at home. Just take liquid, take simple water in a transparent glass and just observe it. Okay, in any container which is transparent, you can take it and observe that liquid has a lower meniscus or liquid has a upper meniscus. Okay. So students, this is about your angle of contact. Next is rise of liquid in capillary tube. So first of all, you must know what is capillary tube. Students, capillary tube is a very fine tube, means a tube having very fine bore. उसका hole बहुत छोटा होता है. Okay, it is very fine. Very fine means बहुत ज़्यादा पतली होती है. Okay, through which the water will go up. Actually, we are using it in chemistry for doing various salt experiments, salt analysis and all. So you can see capillary tube in your chemistry lab. But here I am telling you that capillary tube is a tube having very fine bore. And whenever the liquid will rise or fall in capillary tube, that is called as capillary action. And capillary action we can see in blotting papers. You can see the capillary action whenever the oil is rising in the wick of a lamp. I hope you have seen the lamp which are working with kerosene oil. In that we are using one wick, and with the help of that wick the liquid is rising in upward direction. Okay, so that action is also known as capillary action. And how the liquid rises from the roots of the plants to the upper portion, that is also known as capillary action. Okay, so these all are the capillary action. In these all phenomena, the liquid is rising through very fine pore. That's why we are calling it capillary action. Okay, so whenever liquid will rise through very fine pore, that is capillary action. That's why capillary tube is also a tube which is having very fine pore. Okay, so now we will calculate, we will obtain expression for liquid, that up to which height it is rising. Okay, so for this you can see the diagram I have taken, in which the meniscus is lower meniscus, angle of contact is theta, and surface tension is T. Surface tension T I have resolved into two components, T cos theta, T sin theta, T cos theta, T sin theta. In this way, at every point surface tension will be divided into T cos theta and T sin theta. You can see T sin theta is in this direction and this direction. That means at every point T sin theta will be in opposite directions. So every T sin theta component will get cancelled. Okay, so T cos sin theta you will not see in your expression because it will get cancelled. Okay, so you can see I have written, let R is the radius of capillary tube dipped inside the liquid of lower meniscus, such as H is the rise of liquid in capillary tube. Means यहाँ पर आपकी सरफेस है कंटेनर की, इसके ऊपर कितना लिक्विड जाता है, दैट इज राइज ऑफ लिक्विड. ओके, इस सरफेस के ऊपर आपका लिक्विड कितना राइज हो रहा है, कितना ऊपर जा रहा है, कितना ऊपर चढ़ रहा है, दैट इज नोन एज योर राइज ऑफ लिक्विड. और यही हमें फाइंड आउट करना है कि कितना ऊपर जाता है और ये किन फैक्टर्स पे डिपेंड करता है. ओके, सो लेट अस प्रोसीड. Let T is the surface tension. I just now told you that it is resolved into two components, T cos theta and T sin theta. T sin theta component will be cancelled out due to any 2 points because its direction is telling you. Okay, so what will be total upward force? Students, you know that surface tension is equal to force per unit length. So force will be equal to surface tension into length. Surface tension is T cos theta and length is, means total length of this surface, that is 2 pi r, circumference. So students, this is total upward force. Give it equation number 1. Now we are going to calculate total downward force. Total downward force will be equal to the weight of the liquid. And students, you know the weight of the liquid is equal to mg. What is mass? Mass is equal to volume into density into g. Now our objective is to calculate this volume. So how much volume is down the surface from here to here only we have to calculate. So you can see that here there is a concave surface and here also water is there in these corners. So what I am taking, first of all I am taking up to this height. Up to this height I am taking the volume of cylinder of height h. After that I am taking from here to here, means the hemisphere. So this is the cylindrical part, you can see from here to here, it is cylindrical part. So I am taking volume of cylinder of height r. This is volume of cylinder of height r. Okay, minus, but you can see this hemisphere is empty. So minus the volume of hemisphere. So in volume there will be 3 parts, volume of cylinder of height h, volume of cylinder of height r. Students, here the height is r and minus the volume of hemisphere, that is rho g, means the density and g. So put the values, pi r square h plus pi r square r minus 2 by 3 pi r cube, which is the volume of hemisphere. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, but it is hemisphere, means half, so it is 2 by 3 pi r cube rho g. Pi r square I have taken common from all. Pi r square is common, so inside h plus r minus 2 by 3r. Just solve this fraction. 3 will be LCM, 3r minus 2r upon 3, so it is r by 3. Students, as I told you that capillary tube is very fine, that means its radius is small, and third part of radius means very small. So this r by 3 we will neglect, we will remove it from here, neglect. Okay, so total downward force you will get pi r square h rho g. Now equating equation number 1 and 2, because total downward force is equal to total upward force. Okay, so pi r square h rho g is equal to t cos theta 2 pi r. Cancel the terms which can be cancelled by dividing. R and r will cancel out, pi and pi will cancel out, and you are getting that h is equal to 2t cos theta h rho g. Okay, so you can see, students, from here that rise of liquid is inversely proportional to r, inversely proportional to rho. Means it is inversely proportional to radius. जितना पतला ट्यूब होगा उतना ही ज़्यादा rise होगा liquid. Lesser will be the radius, more will be the rise of liquid. Okay, so this is the conclusion. More will be the radius of capillary tube, lower will be the rise of liquid, and vice versa. Means if radius will be less, rise will be more. Similarly, it is inversely proportional to density also. That means if density will be more, lesser will be the rise of liquid in capillary tube. So students, this is enough for today about rise of liquid in capillary tube. Capillary tube and capillary action and its phenomena I'll send you separately. Okay, so this is enough for today. Thank you. Have a good day.